Hi there. I wanted to put a request out there for anybody who knows anything about eco-villages. Preferably, like mostly I'm looking for like parents who have parented in an eco-village or moved from one country to another with kids and how that was. And just like, yeah, how much it costs to live um, in eco villages in different countries. Like I'm looking at Hawaii, Costa Rica, and Ecuador. I've seen lots of different ones in. Well, I haven't gone to them, but I've seen lots of their what do you call it websites. I've just been looking on the internet. But I'm seriously wanting to go to an eco village and bring my family to one because I actually just found out about them like 6 months ago or so, and it just like blew my mind to know that there's like-minded people out there, like all as a community and trying to work together to help out, just helping out your neighbor is a really important thing. And just living as a true community, I think, should live, and living sustainably. And there's some that are totally off the grid, which I just think is amazing. And there's like lots of them. I'm looking for one definitely in like a warmer climate, because it's just a lot easier to grow closer to 100% of your own food. Some of them are at 80%. It depends on. I think it kind of depends on where you're at and how how old the eco village is, how long they've been cultivating the land. And well, sometimes there's just places that just naturally have like mango trees everywhere and coconut trees everywhere. So I think that's pretty cool. But mainly like it's mainly the like it's just a lot easier to be healthy there because they eat a lot of raw foods and fresh foods as well. Just like a lot of them are focused a lot on holistic health, which I think includes like a diet of like lots of fresh fruit and vegetables and like nuts and seeds. And I like fish. I personally like fish. I'm not a full vegetarian, I guess, but I don't care. I like fish. So the main reason though, I think, is this like change in like society, kind of, or change in community. I lived in Victoria for the past 8 years with my kids. My kids are 8 years old, 4 years old, and 2 years old. Girl, boy, girl. I guess I'll tell you their names. I guess Brazil is my oldest. She's 8. Warren is my son. He's 4. And then Amicus is my youngest girl, and she'll be 2 in September. So I'm looking for one with a good amount of kids of an age, that kind of age range. The one that I go to has to have kids because I have kids, and I know that kids need other kids as well. So that's a definite. And also just like, I think that they really, a lot of them are really focused on what true community is. And I think for a family, it is so important. And I'm a single mom as well. And I'm not looking for other people to raise my kids, but I really think that community, and just that community support, just when you have a good network of people who who you care for and who also like love and care for you and your children, it's like family. Like I think a good community should kind of represent a loving family. That doesn't mean I think everyone should be up in other people's business, but just like watching out for, I think it's just nice to know that it's nice to know when you have people watching out for you, and it's just good. And I found in the city it wasn't so much like that. I got a lot of people like Victoria is nice, and actually, Victoria in particular has really, really amazing. What's he called? They have really, really amazing like community social programs and stuff like that. They have lots of programs, and you have to go to them usually. They're in like recreation buildings and stuff like that, and it's really good. I'm not saying that's not awesome, because actually one of the top 3 best experiences that I had living there was the experience of one of the community, community houses, or community, what do you call it, like, yeah, they were called just like a community center kind of. So it was an awesome experience, and I think that that is really, really essential. Maybe it's essential in a city because if you don't go to those things, if you don't go to those things, and if you don't know a lot of people, it is hard. I found it hard anyway to really connect with a lot of people outside those groups. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just shy, but I felt quite isolated at times. So anyway, I moved back. To my hometown from Vanderhoof after I just moved back 2 months ago. So I've been living in my parents' basement with my 3 kids for 2 months. I'm still. It's hard for me not to feel like a loser, because I think that's the stigma on that kind of situation. But I love myself, and I know I'm a good parent, and I know I'm a good person, and I don't feel any less successful because I'm here. I feel actually more successful because I listened to my heart. That's what my heart wanted. Like, my heart did not want to be in the city. It was just like, you need to get out of the city. You're not happy here. And I've lived here for 2 months. I'm back in my small town, where I was born and raised. And there is a sense of community. I go out to the grocery store, and I know half the people there. And, it's always a friendly hi and stuff like that. I think that that's cool. I enjoy that. So, just the helping your neighbor kind of attitude that eco-villages have, the health benefits, and also I'm really, really interested in alternative healing, like energetic healing. Actually, I'm gonna take a theta course, theta healing course in September. So I'm really excited about that, and I was wanting to get another course. I was looking into matrix energetics. I still have to have. I really want to find out what it's all about and stuff like that. I don't know too much about it, but it seemed very interesting. And then also another one is reconnective healing, because I've had my own personal experience with that. Has been really, really amazing, and I just know the effects firsthand. So that's why I'm very much I'm very convicted on that one. I know that one works because it's worked on me. I'm looking for one that would be I know a lot of them seem to either be geared towards permaculture and permaculture courses, or spiritual and spiritual courses, and stuff like that. So some of them have both of them, but usually it's geared to one or the other. I'm looking for more of a spiritual one. So I could possibly, it would be nice to make some kind of living, while being there, doing energetic healing or workshops or something like that. I think that's about it. I don't have a lot of money, so that's another issue that I would really, really like to hear about other people's experiences about. I have about a little over $1,000 a month that I live on currently. So I would like to, live on that, I guess. In the eco-villages, that or less. I don't know if it's possible. So if any information that you guys have is really, really deeply appreciated. So thank you. Hopefully I hear from you guys. Thanks. Bye bye.